soldier must be physically fit in order to perform his normal duties. The purpose of physical training is the production of a state of health and general physical fitness which will permit the soldier to perform the arduous duties required of him. The purpose of this film is to show officers and non-commissioned officers how to conduct physical training in accordance with FM 21-20. The instructor must first prepare himself to conduct physical training by studying FM 21-20. From this, he determines the composition of the daily lesson and formulates his plan for conducting the instruction. The disciplinary and setting up exercises prepare the soldier mentally and physically for training in such basic skills as marching and running, jumping and vaulting, climbing, crawling, lifting and carrying, and throwing and kicking. Superiority in these basic skills becomes the soldier's immediate objective and gives him a definite goal for which to strive. From the effort the soldier puts forward to become proficient in these simple skills, he develops endurance and agility. The development of endurance results in health and physical fitness. The development of agility results in body control and physical alertness. The soldier is among the first to become aware of his own physical development. This knowledge of improvement results in confidence, courage, alertness, initiative, pride, discipline, and posture. The final result of all this training is physical efficiency, which, as stated before, is an essential to military effectiveness. He prepares a schedule for the morning period so that each phase of the training receives the proper attention and time. It should be noted that the morning period is 30 minutes. The training is divided into disciplinary exercises, 2 or 3 minutes, setting up exercises, 12 to 15 minutes, marching exercises, 3 to 5 minutes, work on the obstacle course, 8 to 10 minutes. He performs the exercises himself so that he is able to explain and demonstrate them and know the number of times he can reasonably expect his men to repeat them.
Sergeant, let me see the athletic equipment.
Yes, sir.
He sees that any equipment needed is at hand and ready for use.
Fine, thanks.
The unit to be trained is usually the platoon.
Column left. Hike.
Occasionally, the company and even the battalion should be trained at one time.
Turn. Halt. Order. Halt. Left. Haste. Open rank. Halt. Hit. Halt. Stack. Halt. Remove equipment.
The men remove equipment and unnecessary clothing. Undershirts, slacks, or loosely laced breeches without leggings and regulation shoes comprise the usual uniform. Shirts may be worn during cold or inclement weather.
Half step backward. Hike. Right. Haste. Forward. Hike.
The unit will be formed in close formation for 2 or 3 minutes of disciplinary exercises.
Close. Hurt.
Disciplinary exercises are movements included in the school of the soldier and starting positions for setting up exercises. They are performed with snap and precision. When properly performed, they alert the men and give the platoon leader complete control of the unit. The platoon leader should place himself where he can see his entire unit and well away from it so that his commands will be heard by all at the same time.
Left. Haste. Right. Haste. Parade.
The platoon leader gives the preparatory command with a rising inflection, lifting the entire unit with his voice and making the men eager to respond when the command of execution is given. The command of execution is sharp, short, and practically shot at the unit.
Platoon, attend. Hut. About. Haste.
By the use of mass commands, each man, in effect, becomes his own drill instructor. Confidence, self-reliance, assertiveness, and enthusiasm are developed in each man.
Have the platoon mark time. Command.
Mark time! Mark! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Halt the platoon. Command.
Halt!
Have the platoon stand at parade rest. Command.
Parade! Rest!
All the men are now mentally and physically alert and ready to extend for setting up exercises.
Resume the position of attention. Command.
Platoon! Attend! Front!
Extend to the left. Halt.
The men cover in file and dress to the right. The distance between fingertips is about 12 inches.
Arms hold. From front to rear. Cut off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
On command, each column counts off from front to rear.
Even numbers to the left. On cover.
Using mass commands, several starting positions are performed.
Raise the arms forward. Command.
Arms forward! Raise!
Resume the position of attention. Command.
Arms down!
Hop to the side straddle with hands on hips. Command.
To the side straddle position with hands on hips. Hop!
Resume the position of attention. Command.
To the position of attention. Hop!
Assume the various starting positions in sequence. Command.
Arms forward! Raise! Arms sideward! Move! Arms overhead!
The unit is now ready for 12 or 15 minutes of setting up exercises. These exercises serve to develop all parts of the body and as a warm-up to prepare the soldier for more strenuous exercise which follows immediately. The platoon leader explains and demonstrates the exercise. The explanation is short and to the point.
Raise the arm forward at 1. Move them to the side with palms up at 2. Back to the forward position at 3 and to the starting position at 4. The cadence is 1, 2, 3, 4. In cadence, exercise. 1, 2.
The exercise is halted by the platoon leaders counting the last series with a rising inflection and commanding halt in place of the last number in this manner.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, halt. From the starting position of hands on shoulders. At 1, rise on the toes and stretch the arms overhead. Recover sharply at 2. The cadence is 1, 2.
You will note the long drawn-out 1 and 3 indicates that the movement should be performed slowly. The snappy 2 and 4 indicate a quick recovery.
3.
Although the exercise consists of only 2 movements, the count is for 1 of 4 movements, so that all men will receive ample warning permitting them to halt together.
2, 3, halt. Arms hold.
Men must remain motionless when at attention.
Rest.
Occasional short rests should be given. Clothing is adjusted. The platoon leader may describe an exercise by having the men perform each movement separately.
Platoon, and hut. Arms sideward, hey. Bend the trunk to the left, bend. Recover. To the right, bend. Recover. In cadence, exercise. 1.
Note that the platoon leader bends his trunk in the direction of the movements of the unit.
1, 2, 3, hurry. 1, 2, 3, hurry. 1.
The platoon leader sees that some men are not doing their best and therefore are not getting the most out of the exercise.
Corporal Osborne, take Private Austin to the side for special instruction. We can do much better than this. I'm sideward. Pays!
An accurate performance results in maximum physical benefit. It also has great disciplinary value.
Tuck in your shirt. Now this is easy, Austin. First you bend the trunk to the left and then to the right, like this. Arms sideward, raise. Bend the trunk to the left, bend. Recover. To the right, bend. Recover. Arms down. Then shut. Arms sideward, raise. Bend the trunk to the left, bend. Recover. Just a minute, arms down. Which hand do you eat with, Austin? Well, that is your right hand. Now bend to the left. Arm sideward, raise. Bend the trunk to the left, bend. Recover. To the right, bend. Recover.
1, 2, 3, halt! Arms down! That was much better.
The instructor should be prompt to commend good performance. Mass commands may be employed to advantage in conducting simple exercises. For example,
All the platoon to attention. Command!
Platoon, instruct.
Place the hands on hips. Command!
Hands on hips, place.
At 1, make a quarter knee bend. At 2, a half knee bend. At 3, a full knee bend and extend the arms forward. Recover the starting position at 4. The cadence is 1, 2, 3, 4. At your command. Command!
Engage. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
the exercise is discontinued on a signal from the instructor, who raises his arm just prior to the beginning of the last repetition. On this signal, the mass counts the last repetition with a rising inflection and commands halt in place of the last number.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Resume the position of attention. Command.
Arms down.
Parade. Press.
Mass commands must not be used in trunk exercises, neck exercises, or breathing exercises. Setting up exercises should be given in the following sequence.
1, 2,
Arm exercises.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Leg exercises.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Trunk exercises, turning.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Trunk exercises, bending.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Shoulder exercises.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Neck exercises.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Balancing exercises.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Coordinating exercises.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Combined exercises.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Breathing exercises.
2, 3.
From 12 to 15 minutes are allotted to these exercises. When they are completed, the unit is assembled.
Halt! Assemble to the right. Halt! Forward. Halt!
Immediately after assembly, the unit should perform a few exercises while marching. 3 to 5 minutes are allotted for this. The unit marches in a square or circle about the instructor. In maintaining cadence, the platoon leader may count 1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Hit! 2, 3, 4.
The command to begin an exercise should be given as the left foot strikes the ground. For example,
Toes. Hit!
The command to discontinue an exercise is given as the left foot strikes the ground. And the command is...
Quick time! Hard!
Intervals and distances between men are variable and are determined by the exercise being performed. For example,
To the squatting position with hands on hips. Bend. In that position, forward, hard.
this is a strenuous exercise and should not be continued very long.
Hut, 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 2, 3, 4, hut, 2, 3, 4. Quick time, hard. Hut, 2, 3, 4, hut, 2, 3, 4, hut.
Cadence may be counted by the men themselves. The platoon leader simply commands cadence as the left foot strikes the ground. The next time the left foot strikes the ground, the men start their count and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 when they cease counting without command.
Cadence.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Arms to the thrust. Raise. Thrust the arm forward as the left foot hits the ground. In cadence, exercise. Quick time. Hard.
The last minute of marching should be at quick time without performing any exercise. The men should be cautioned to march erect with head up, chest up, arms swinging properly.
Heads up, chest up.
Marching exercises may be given as the unit is marched to the obstacle course instead of as they march around the instructor. Work on the obstacle course is designed to train men in overcoming obstacles met in field service, as well as to develop speed, agility, and endurance.
Turn, halt. Right, hey. Form a semicircle around me.
The platoon leader first explains and demonstrates how to overcome the various obstacles.
First two obstacles, the hurdle and the fence ball, are taken like this. Four men in the center, move off. These obstacles, the dodge and the wall, are taken like this. All right, the first four men, move out.
The men practice overcoming one or two obstacles each period until they are able to overcome all of them.
To overcome these obstacles, hit the ground, crawl under this, jump that ditch and run the balance run, then sprint to the finish, like this. First four men.
After several periods of training on the obstacle course, men are required to run the course against time.
Hurry up. Come on, George. Come on there, man. Webster, you got him. Get over there. Atta boy, get going. Come on there, man. Hurry up.
Later, they are required to run the course carrying increasing amounts of equipment. At the end of each period, the platoon leader leads the men on a short sprint. And this ends the 30-minute morning period. Men must put on additional clothing to prevent cooling off too rapidly. The men's interest must be aroused and maintained during all physical training. To this end, personal contests and group games should be substituted frequently for marching exercises and work on the obstacle course. Usually, one personal contest and 2 group games can be run off in the time allotted. Personal contests are personal encounters which, aside from the physical value, add interest to the training and develop aggressiveness, agility, quickness of perception, confidence, and morale.
Reform quickly.
The contest to be conducted is explained and demonstrated.
Place your right feet together and grab each other's right hand. This is hand wrestling. The object is to shove, push, or pull your opponent off balance. Go to it.
The platoon leader organizes the platoon in accordance with a previously determined plan.
Sergeant Bailey, take your squad over there. Sergeant Callahan, take your squad over there. Sergeant Hudson, take your squad over there. And Sergeant Felton, take your squad over there. Determine a winner, move out.
4th squad, follow me. 3rd squad, follow me.
2nd squad, follow me.
The squad leader matches the men in his squad evenly.
They're off according to size and weight. Winners move to this end, losers to that end. Kalina, up here.
Fun with this Callahan, I teach
Pay off, men.
you. Good little boy.
Let's go.
Winners are matched with winners to determine the squad champion.
Next man, winner.
Squad champions are assembled to compete for the platoon championship.
Let's go, Big Jack. Let's go.
Get a hold, ready, go!
The platoon watches. Men cheer their favorite. 2 men are eliminated.
That's one.
Come on, Johnny. Come on. Come on. Come on, Joe. Come on.
Back there.
The winner is determined. The platoon leader makes a note of the winner and his squad. The other men in his squad congratulate him. Group games are primarily recreational. They are designed to develop interest and morale.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Come on. Get it.
This period is primarily for recreation and the development of morale and unit esprit. Also, tests of athletic ability and progress should be conducted from time to time. Soldiers exert maximum effort to pass the test. Minimum standards are given in FM 21-20.
Okay, Taylor.
The last man, come over here, please.
Next bar man.
Maybe I can't do this stuff, but I can sure run. Now watch me go. I can sure burn up the track.
A spirit of rivalry prevails. tests create interest.
All men who ran in over 14 seconds report here.
The platoon leader picks out the men who cannot meet the minimum standard. They should receive special training.
You men were entirely too slow. Most of the men made it in 14 seconds, and you took over 14 seconds. Now you need special work, and we'll go back and try it once more, see if you can't get off to a better start. Follow me.
The primary requirements of the afternoon period are met by personal contest, group games, mass athletics,
Hey, get over there. Over. All right. Come on, Morgan. Come on, get it over. Here we go. Here we are.
and major athletics. Personal contests in which members of one platoon are pitted against members of another platoon are excellent and result in the development of unit esprit. Mass games permitting all men to participate at the same time are most desirable.
Come on. Come on.
We're gonna get a spot.
Major athletic sports such as baseball, football, and boxing permit a very small number of a unit to participate, but they are invaluable for recreation and the development of unit pride. These sports must not be neglected. Neither must they be conducted at the expense of mass athletics. They are more appropriate for off-duty period. The success or failure of this training depends upon the instructor more than any other consideration.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Physical training develops strong, alert, well-disciplined soldiers.
Rear, heart. To the rear, heart. Platoon, halt. Order, heart. Right, face. Present, heart. Order, heart.
Strong, alert, well-disciplined soldiers make well-trained platoons. Well-trained platoons combine to form well-trained companies, battalions, and larger units.